What is going on, everybody? This is Roster of the Burbank Misfits, and you're listening to The Misfit Effect. And as always, I'm joined with my wonderful, brilliant, exciting co-host, CW.
Hey, I'm here.
And honestly, before I introduce our guest, I want to give CW a happy anniversary on your 4 years of your
Oh,
gym. It's actually today 4 years since he did his grand opening of his gym, and I wanted to say congratulations on your 4 year anniversary.
thank you. I'm still in here.
He didn't even know I was going to say that. He's just like caught off guard.
Business. Yeah, own your own business. It's great.
But today we have a really fun guest today, whom I met while she was doing a play in L.A. But surprisingly, she's also from Indiana, like the rest of us are. She studied in Chicago, New York, London. She performed at London's West End, the Mermaid Theatre, and now she's a director, producer, actress. I mean, this woman does it all, and she's very fun to be around. I've been around this person for a while now, and every time it's always an interesting and fun interaction because to see her blossom and grow for everything that she's doing. Without further ado, we have Miss Whitney Moorman. How you doing, Whitney?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thanks for having me today.
We're glad to have
Hey, we're
you.
to have you.
And like currently, right now, Whitney is working on a very spectacular project right now that I have the privilege and the honor to be a part of in some capacity. So, Whitney, tell us about what does Whitney have going on, and how did Whitney get here, like get to LA, and what is the Whitney story?
The Whitney story.
The Whitney
I don't
story.
even know the Whitney story. I think
Give
the
us
Whitney story changes every day.
let us
um,
let us be a witness to the Whitney story.
okay, so I am currently working on a series called Can I Get a Witness, which George is contributing his many skills to. He's editing. He is actually going to be a character in the show now. He kind of held me hostage with that. He said he has to be in or all his services are being terminated. So I was like, okay, no problem. I'll put you in. So yeah, we're working on that, and it is a dark comedy, and it's a play on a lot of the experiences I've had in LA being an actress. So that's what I'm doing here in LA. I'm an actress, and I go on thousands of auditions. Like you guys heard, probably a lot of actors do that. Yeah, it's a thing, and it's challenging, and it will make you stronger, but it will definitely beat you down. So I tell a lot of that story, and I tell also a part of my hair journey process, because I was recommended by my agent to try using doing my hair in a natural hairstyle, because at a certain point that was the trend, like that constantly kept coming out in the breakdowns. And so when I literally took my sew-in out for the first time in years, I mean, because I never had to touch my hair, I would go to the hairstylist and she did my hair. I never did my hair for like years upon years. So when I finally had to do my own hair, I didn't know what to do because it was so much. It was long, it was fluffy, but it was like a fro. And I had a mental breakdown, like complete mental breakdown, because I wasn't used to it. And every time I would try to straighten my hair, it would turn out to be like good looking for like the first 5 minutes. And then slowly it became like Diana Ross fluffy. Then slowly it became back into a fro. And I just didn't understand how to work with my hair. So the series that I wrote takes you on the journey of my character going through the process of learning who she is with like her natural hair and trying to fit in and trying to break into the world of acting. So I can't wait for you guys to watch it. We have a short film version that's hitting festivals this year though.
And I also feel there's something else that I'm not gonna go into deep detail with it, but I know it's something that UNCW can relate to, and it's about your skin complexion
Mm-hmm.
on
Oh
how,
yes.
because like both of you are, black, but you
For
know,
real?
yeah,
God damn. I knew something was up.
yeah, CW. I'm like, I'm sorry. In the years you've been living, you've never been told this before, but CW, you are a black male.
Oh.
Oh, that explains some of the comments during sex.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought I was Asian.
Hey,
You thought you was Asian? Oh
No,
no.
no, of course not.
That's
I
not a
mean,
good comment.
CW, I can see that.
I thought he was gonna say that explains why he always get pulled over by the cops. But I'm glad it's not that case because
No.
we don't want to be pulled over. I still get
mean,
nervous getting pulled over. I don't care if I'm
we've
light skinned or not.
I just don't break traffic laws.
experienced
No,
different stuff. We've
joking.
experienced different stuff in LA because of the color of our skin. So
I fit the description to a robbery once.
You what?
I fit the description to a robbery once.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe there's not many people
At the place I
with
was standing in front of. Why? Why would I rob the place I was standing in front of the night before?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they just wanted to kind of run my name and stuff. Probably.
Yeah, but it was just so random because I was there with them. It was just so random because we were actually going to the place next door to it.
Mhm.
It was just like, oh, you got to stop. You fit the description of someone who robbed the store. They were wearing this color coat.
That's nuts. But there it really is a difference, like with how we look. Because put it like this. I'll give you two scenarios. I was on a date with a black guy once. We got pulled over by the cops.
Mm-hmm.
We were questioned. And things happen. But hold on. When I got pulled over while I was on the date with a white dude, the cops were just like, have you guys been drinking? And we were drinking, like not in the car, but we actually were pretty drunk. And the guy was like, oh, we just had a couple of drinks at dinner. It's our anniversary. And the cop was like, okay, bye.
Wow.
Did not search the car, did not check IDs, nothing. But when it's black person, they have to investigate thoroughly.
I know you got a joint in here or something, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Those lips aren't naturally that color. That's that blunt lip, bro. Get out of there. You too. You in the passenger seat. You too. Why? Because I said so. Power trip. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's pretty those are pretty interesting scenarios.
Were both of these in LA or were they elsewhere?
No, one of them was in New York, crazy busy New York. The other one, I think Chicago. So I guess it's two different cities. Yes, it's not the same city, but
I've been pulled over a few times in Chicago just for reasons that do not make sense. Because I got pulled over once because I dropped somebody off.
Oh wow.
You literally
drop people off, bro.
They pulled me over and they said, so what is your relationship with this person? And I'm like, they're my cousin. And so why were you dropping them off there? Because
they think you're dropping off a toot?
No, I mean no. No, my cousin has had trouble with the law in the past. And I was literally going downtown Chicago and I dropped them off on my way downtown. And they just were watching the house or something. So they knew who he was. They were trying to get my information. Then he said I was speeding, even though I dropped him off next, like not even a half a street down the stop sign. And when I turned left at the stop sign is when he started following me.
Wow.
So it was like no way I could speed.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's Chicago for you.
That is Chicago. They thought you were a pimp.
No, I mean it was a dude.
Oh,
I mean,
still
no,
be a pimp for a
I think
guy.
You
I
could
think
be
they thought
like,
I was.
hey, Poppy Rostar.
Poppy Rostar. Oh
Yep, Poppy Rostar.
my gosh, you guys are crazy.
Driving one of his boys off. Poppy Rostar.
No, I mean like.
Now get fresh. You got a date tonight. Hey, Poppy Rostar.
No, it's like that's how it is. No, I understand, but it's BS. Kind of hard to be. Well, anyway, when I was talking about your complexion, like it's like when people look at you two, it's like you're not black enough. Do you know your
Is that
real?
how you feel?
No, I'm dark.
Is that how you feel about us?
Me on the other hand,
You don't look like we black
I've gotten
enough.
that from friends. Like I've gotten that from people that I know that they'll try to tell me that I'm not black enough. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, so I get drilled. I get totally drilled on like, show me your black cards. I'm like, okay. I liked Friday. It's one of my favorite movies.
Wow, the way you say
Oh.
it, I like
I
Friday.
hit him with I'm from the G. And they'll be like, huh? Where's the G? But there's always something like I'm from Gary, Indiana. And they'll be like, oh, okay. I won't ask you any more questions about being black. They'll be like,
I have a whole episode in my series about being black enough. So it tells quite the situation of what I go through.
Because I mean, like, and this is no knock to anything y'all do, but both of y'all listen to like the music you listen to. It's like,
wait, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
You listen to?
I mean, listen
The
to
music
me.
I
I'm
listen
offended
to?
already.
Are you are you speaking about house music?
Yes, I'm talking about for you, house music, and for her,
Oh, house
alternative.
music. House music which was created by gay black DJs in the 80s in Chicago.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Let me finish, both of you.
And they
both of
still
you.
spin
I
house
don't care.
records.
Yeah.
All
I don't
day.
care.
Like that's the original.
Raw doesn't give a damn. But I'm telling you what other people assume.
Who's these other people?
Exactly.
Give me
I've never
names.
heard that with house music. I mean, I
I
know what
have.
you're trying to get to with me,
Well,
but I don't know about the house music.
They be like, hey, you listen to that oonce.
I mean, I guess because he's saying like today's version of house music, a lot of times have spin off to be like EDM.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting to. But
okay, so the spin-off version is EDM. That's the new style. But when we talk about the original, it was house music.
Yeah, you know,
and that was made by black people.
Yeah, I was talking about EDM before that we jumped in there and tried.
So my question to you, Rostar. So if I'm like, man, yeah, I'm listening to a lot of EDM. It's particularly house music. And then I say, and you're like, okay, you're listening to that music. That's why people don't think you black. And then I'll be like, well, I'm sitting here listening to Idris Elba. Is that black enough now?
No, I'm not saying that I think it, whatever. I'm talking about
who's
like
these people?
the whole in general. When you read people on social media talking about what is and isn't okay.
Oh, that's what people say. They say, oh, your friends listen to different music, Rockstar. They listen to that. What different music do you listen to, Whitney? That's probably originally black music.
She listens to a lot.
Okay, so here's what Raw is probably trying to get under my skin. Because yes, I do.
I'm not judging you. I'm telling you what people say on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's trying to keep himself in the clear.
Yeah.
So yeah, when it comes to EDM, most people think of names like Calvin Harris, right? Or I can't think of like Bad Bunny, stuff like that. Like the newer people. I don't even know all their names anymore because I just listen to music. I don't I don't look at the artist. but the other side of what I listen to is, yes, I like rock music. I'll be quite honest with you. But there's a lot of Black artists who have created rock sounds. Like it came from us. I mean, even if we want to talk about like someone that's sort of in our generation, would be like Lenny Kravitz. He played the guitar and he was still classified as rock music, but he was Black. So I mean, like, does he lose his Black card? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why a Black person listening to rock music does not make them Black enough.
Yes, I don't understand.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is the things that people.
Yeah, no. I mean, we're asking why? Because it's something that's this generation associated with white people.
It's just like people always look at it as you're trying to adapt to what white people do, and
that is interesting. Since I don't, it's funny people say that because let me say this before I say what I'm going to say next. I love you, white people. I really do. I really do like white people. I really do like white people. I really do. I love them. I think they're great. I think they're wonderful. The bees knees, the cat's meow. A lot of them. Great. Very pleasant experiences. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
I don't really hang out with white people like that much. Raw Star, which is kind of interesting to be labeled somebody that's like trying to adapt. I guess I do get the flack from Black people like, oh, you listen to that. But it's Black people I'm hanging out with. I guess I hang out with a lot of Latinos, but I live in LA, in the Valley. I mostly hang out with Black people because I be there by my damn self. So,
I mean, I feel like I have a diverse range of friends in LA. I will say I have hung out with mostly non-Black people because it just happened to be the ones that I've met and they wanted to be friends.
True.
And maybe it's part of
like, hey,
the
Black
places
person,
I live.
you want to be friends with me?
I mean, the night I did meet you though, you did leave with like an entourage of white people.
When you met
entourage?
Me? No.
Yeah.
When you met me, I was around an entourage of Black people. I was in a play, remember?
No.
That was nothing but Black people. That was a Black play.
I said when you left.
When I left.
Yeah.
He's saying, yeah, you might have been in a play with a bunch of Black people. But you left with white people.
We left, it was our friend who's also a director. It was the only Black person, and then it was a group of white people.
Well, okay, Rostar, let's make it. How do I get more Black friends, Rostar? Do I have to leave the Valley?
Wait, go ahead.
I had a few friends who were professionals in the industry that came to see my work. So of course I'm gonna leave with them so that we can like.
No. I'm not judging. I was just making.
No, you're judging. That's the thing. You're judging. I know. I do not judge. But you stuttering over there because you judging me. You know
I was stutter because I have a stutter, and I had
whatever.
I had a root canal yesterday, so you don't.
Oh yeah.
I can tell you're lying.
Well, I did have a root canal yesterday.
And he is a judger.
See, I used to get paid to judge. Y'all gonna leave me alone. Anyway, as I was saying, with the whole music thing, it's like everybody tries to define what people's Blackness is. You know, with music, with the food you eat, and stuff like that.
The food
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess as you, I think we're coming to a time where people are being like, hey, wait, hold on. Black people are everything?
Yeah, we're eclectic.
Yeah, I think we're starting to hit that place where other Black people are starting to be like, oh, that's just some Black hippies.
It's more,
but they're not like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with these Black hippies?
It's more
Black vegans? Oh, that's a hippie thing.
What? You don't eat meat?
I definitely don't eat meat, y'all.
It's definitely been a straight, like, kind of improvement. Like, people used to, a few years ago, used to be like, What you mean you don't eat no pork? You crazy? You Muslim or something? Oh, you ain't? You just think it's unhealthy? It may be not good for you? Oh,
You know,
now people are like, yeah, now it's getting like, oh, you don't eat no meat? Yeah, I've been thinking about, cutting back on the meat and stuff. I heard it help with your digestion and your skin and make you look younger and shit. But I'll be having difficulty finding vegan and vegetarian options in my area. Yeah, so I think things are changing fast.
I mean, I'm just saying it's not more so from the other, it's more so from Black people who judge you on that stuff like that.
But I think that, and as a whole, like vegans, there's like a community of Black vegans now, because now they're making like Black soul food and they're trying to make it trendy. Like there's this restaurant, Slutty Vegan, I think it's in Atlanta or something down south, that's getting a lot of traction. Then here in LA, we have a few great vegan places that are Black owned. One of my favorites is called Lettuce Feast. And like, to see the people who line up for Lettuce Feast, it's amazing because it's Black owned. And it's like, you got every mix of like race of people coming to this place to support them, and they're a food truck. And it's the best vegan chicken you will ever have. It's better than real chicken.
I'm gonna give you an example.
It's the only $15, $16 chicken strips I'm paying for.
It really is though, because I'll be like, real chicken.
I'll be like, well, I've been in this line 20 minutes. I might as well fucking wait the rest. I really
no, they're gonna be a little late.
An hour for some chicken strips and some fucking seasoned fries.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat them though. These are good.
I swear they're the best.
I'm gonna give
it's the only time
I've been sitting there waiting for Lettuce Feast. It was a good spurt. They took a lot of my money.
Yeah, they definitely got a lot of my money. But you know what? I feel good about giving them my money.
Yeah, I was like, these are good chicken strips.
Yes. My cousin who lives in Washington, D.C., well, close to Washington, D.C., she donated to the food truck before she even had their food. She was like, oh, this is a Black-owned business? Oh, they look like they good. Like, she based off their Instagram photos. She was like, this looks so good that I'm going to send them money, because the food, one of their food trucks has shut down. And when their food truck shuts down, that just blows up the whole schedule. Then you can't. And she donated to them. I was like, look at her.
That's nice.
We're supporting our Black businesses.
That's I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I'll sit in this line. I was like, you know what? I'll talk about how good it is. I was like, I don't like this wait. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I understand.
I don't like that y'all 20 minutes late every time.
Ooh. I'd be like,
but I'm
50, my number 56, and I'd be like 20 minutes, and they'd be like 43.
Believe it's fresh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you happen to have to eat some of that chicken left over, it's still good. It's still
good. It does do really well in the reheat.
Even if you put it in the refrigerator and decide to eat it cold in the middle of the night for that midnight snack, I'm a witness. I did that.
Me and my friend had it, and we were like, well, we got to see where they get where's their supplier? Where do they get this fake?
I know. I was thinking
the fake chicken at? I mean, I throw some Andes on it. Yeah.
They got me wanting to try it. I did try to make vegan chicken, y'all, like theirs, because one day they food truck did stop running, the one that was close to me. I was so heartbroken. So me and my friend decided to make our own vegan chicken. It came out fire.
What'd you use?
You think I'm gonna tell you my secret? How about we just gonna have a food party?
No, the main ingredient.
That's what I'm saying. I can't
like
tell
no
you.
the main like the
they
thing.
Don't share. They don't share.
Are you using
sage
or?
I got it from Whole Foods. But I still fried it myself, and I put my own seasonings in it, and I made it with love.
All right.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. Well, yeah, it sounds like you just made your own chicken. That's good.
Okay. Yeah, but I still support Lettuce Feast.
Yeah, Lettuce Feast is good. Oh, isn't in there that one? Wasn't it? It's definitely south of here. With the that's owned by that lady that looks like she's super young and her husband looks super old.
Huh? I don't know.
Isn't there a vegan restaurant down in Inglewood? They did a news story about this lady. She went raw and vegan like 20 years ago, and her husband owns a grocery store, and he never went like raw and vegan. She looks like she's 35, and he looks like he's 70, and they're both 65.
Yeah, I don't know that one. I know that there's the lady that was on Friday that played Felicia. She got her own restaurant. I actually met her. I met her in person.
I met her at a coffee shop, and I didn't know who she was. And it was the conversation ended up there. It's like was her saying, "Oh, I wasn't Friday. I was Felicia." Then I had to look for a second. I'm like, "Oh,
yeah." She's so sweet though.
The Falcons.
Her food is good because she used to work at a restaurant that was close to where I live. And that's how I originally met her. And that's when she was actually testing out her own vegan meals. And I got to try some before she started her restaurant.
Oh, wow. You got a preview of the success.
I did. She gets my support for sure.
Yeah, I like vegan food. Sometimes it takes getting used to, especially when you're trying to substitute meat in certain. But you know, the seasoning right, and you can't beat the digestion. You can't beat the digestion. The best poops I've ever taken.
Oh my God!
I'd be like, I gotta use the bathroom. They'd be like, well, number 1 and number 2, and I'd be like, actually, there's not much of a difference in time right now. But when I'm eating meat, I'll be like, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta rub my legs while I rock back and forth on this toilet to get this tiny turd out. Tiny turd. About to pop a blood vessel in my eye. Just
see, with me, like
vegan meal. Oh, I'm done. This is good. This is clean up. No, it's clean up. Okay. It don't even stink that much.
Ew. Are you sure?
I mean, meat poops stink a lot more than vegan poops.
Yeah, they stink weird. The women's bathrooms, the public women's bathrooms be the worst. I just can't even understand why some women's bodies smell like that. Like, and it's like, and I could tell like the meat poops. I'm just like, I want to puke. Like, I just, ew.
What you eating? Steaks and Cheetos.
Like, some of these people really need to detox. It's horrible. Yeah.
Like, what's in your stomach? Everything.
But my thing is with the women's bathroom, I'm like, so y'all women be up in here doing y'all thing and y'all smelling like that. So how you expect a man to go do his thing on you? He ain't gonna want that, or do he? Because apparently,
well, I guess they like, I'm not pooping on
them. But some of them smell without poop.
Oh, girl, I just came from the gym.
Girl,
my pH balance is off. I haven't been drinking a lot of water lately. I'm stressed out. My underwear too tight. I don't know.
Honestly, it's like if the vajayjay smelling a little hey, you need to get on the diet at least to detox temporarily. Yeah. Get the system fixed. Eat some greens. If you really want your man to give you some good pleasing down there, you gotta have it right. Gotta be fresh. No excuses. Oh, that was
Raw Star like it. Raw Star like it when it smell like chitlins.
What the heck? What the heck you talking about?
That's gross.
No, that's disgusting.
He like, I like it when a lady just eat a lot of meat.
There's a video on YouTube with me talking about me leaving an interaction because
Like,
of what we said down there.
he was like, I just want you to be a
It's literally
straight
a video
pastor, baby.
of
Just eat
me of me
pastor
of
all the
me of
time.
me of me telling a girl like I don't have a condom to fence me off, and then I left her house.
You said what?
It's a video on YouTube that it has me. It's when we were recording a Knockout Network video of me, like we were talking about faking an orgasm, and it's a side conversation that me and Bobby had that I was
Oh, so
talking.
you said a girl really stank and you faked the orgasm.
No, I know I faked that the condom broke and had her just finish me off with her oral skills, and I left
Oh, so she
her.
wasn't stanky enough for you to leave though.
Oh,
Wait, did you just say
I
you
was
finished her with your oral skills
no,
and
I
she
had her.
stank?
No, I had her finish
He
me
had
though.
her finish.
Oh.
She
Left.
didn't stink enough for him to leave. He was just like, oh.
I mean,
He's like, let me get mine and be out.
I was already erect, and she had already started, and then I smelt it. It was
But
like,
how are you erect if she stank? Like, y'all, I'm sorry. If I'm around somebody who smell funny, like that is not gonna turn me on.
I think he opened up the funk.
Like we've been together.
opened up the funk. I had opened up the funk.
He said he opened up the funk. She wasn't funky, and then they started getting going, and then she started to.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can get excited though.
No, I mean like you. It's all about mind control. It's like your thing is you like you know what the end goal is, so you know concentrate on that. And
that's
then
when you gotta trick them sometimes, Rasta. You gotta be like, you know what, baby, I want you fresh.
That's a sad thing.
And then
Bobby
you
said.
get it ass in the shower. And then you make it sexy. And she's like, he had me get in the shower, and I'm like, because you stank.
Chris, that's the same thing she said in the that's something Bobby said in the video. The thing is, my justification was I understand we had left the club, but they had like about an hour.
It was right after the club.
No, it's an hour.
She probably was drinking.
Because I'll put it like this. So since you know Fort Wayne, Indiana, we were at the V. That's where I met this person at. Then I drove someone who was with me way next to Fort Wayne Airport. I drove another person. I love the shirt. I drove the other person to somewhere near Paul Harding High School. Then I drove back to her place, which is near Foster Park.
Okay. So you saying she should have jumped in the shower herself?
Yes.
Yeah, she should have. To be honest, like I heard this story before, and I was just like, she was wrong for that. Like she didn't care. Which means
she was like, you gonna get it however it comes.
Okay. Yeah. We don't have the camera one, but I want to everybody to know that I love the tank top thingy that she's wearing. It says her brand on it. I'm talking about you, Whitney.
Oh, my sports bra has Whitness Fitness on there, which is my brand.
Yeah, so because she does YouTube videos. That's up right now if you want to check those out. And you know,
no, those are my videos on TikTok.
They're old. They're old. And you're updating some because you're working on so many other things. But you can go ahead and check her out. You know, educating people in the masses on fitness stuff. But I just saw that she's wearing was wearing it, and I don't know who designed the logo, but the logo is up there.
Oh, Ross started. So Ross Star designed this logo.
Oh, that's all right.
she's wearing something.
CW over there hating.
Yeah.
You want a sports bra too with your brand.
I do. I want to show off the abdominals.
Actually, I think he would actually like it was a little
can
like
one of those. Can you get one darker purple in the logo? I think I have leggings to match.
He would. I think CW would wear one of those 1980s top thingies that they used to wear.
Rockstar is gonna help me this weekend. I'm gonna do a whole 20 video series.
Nice.
You're
gonna have to get me on your fitness videos, C-Dub. We're gonna have to collaborate on a couple.
Let's do it.
You be in mine, I'll be in yours. Guest star. Right. Look at these guns.
Those are pretty good.
I mean, y'all are right next to each other.
We
Complete.
are? How are you next to each other?
His CC Fitness is currently in North Hollywood, California.
Oh yeah, okay. We're neighbors.
Yeah.
Without saying where both of y'all are at. Yeah. So
You just said where I was. But...
I said your gym. We want to promote your gym. We want you to make money. So
that's what it's about.
Yes.
If you have any females that need a female trainer, let me know.
I mean,
I surely will find. I surely will take the money out of my mouth.
Okay, I was about to say this earlier.
I mean, but females want our bodies to look a little bit different from guys, and the thing about
that's what he does.
Guys,
I train mostly women.
Some of the
he trains mostly women.
Oh, you do? Oh,
yeah.
I bet your setup is kind of like mine. You know, I train mostly guys. For some weird reason, they always want to work with me.
Really?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Guys like working with women. Women, I don't know. It's different. Some women do. You know what I've found? I mean, my clients are attractive, but like women that like think they're super hot.
Yeah.
They think like, oh, this trainer's gonna want to fuck me. And
yeah.
Sometimes that's true.
Well, I think that's probably why most of my clients have been guys. But too.
I'm like, actually, I want to fuck them pockets. Give me your money. I want your money. It's all about the money, not the honey. Pretty Tony taught me right. Okay, all they want is the honey. All we want is the money. Change your body.
They want you to
give me
your
cash. I don't want none of that ass.
Oh my God, he over there rhyming. They want you to look at them when they do their squats. That booty be in your face.
Some of my clients, I'm like, I know they're weirded out because I'll be like standing almost across the room and I'll be like, okay, next thing. And I'll be like, okay, I'm going to touch you here. We're going to move slightly like this. I'm like, no. This is a private gym.
That's
can't be a creep.
Don't get called out on me too.
No. Yeah. I mean, I've had clients try to push up on me, which is kind of weird.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, hey, invite you out to something. You're like, is this a motherfucking date? You just want to be like friends and not like outside of the friendship you pay me for.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the rule, y'all.
Even if I want to fuck you, I can't mess up my pay. I can't mess up our relationship.
Because if something don't come off right.
Yeah. This is mutually beneficial right now.
You're right. Because once you enter it, there's no going back.
Oh yeah, a lot of people think like, oh, I don't want to pay for training anymore. What? This is my job.
I still gotta eat.
Well, you can eat all right. You can eat something. Well, train me for free.
Yeah, but I want a sandwich, not Roman noodles.
I'll cook you something.
Oh my gosh.
No, training is interesting. It's an interesting profession.
It is.
You like?
I'm doing some Zoom sessions now, which is so weird because, I mean, it's not that weird. It's just different. I personally like training people in person, but
it's boring.
Yeah, this whole pandemic has been such an interesting ride.
It's like, okay, so you're gonna do this. I'll show you the thing, and now I'm gonna sit down and just sit here and watch you like I'm watching, like we're sitting here on Zoom and be like, okay, I'm counting. Okay, like I'm making money from this, but this is like, do I have to be here? Like,
can I just log off?
Can I just give you some like, okay, 30 or 45 seconds in between? You know what I mean?
I actually work out with my clients. because I like to challenge them, and if they see me doing it, it keeps them like motivated and pushed through. Especially the guys always think that they can outdo me. That's what they always think. And so if they see me doing something and they're struggling with it, it makes them really like wanna do it and be good at it. And like they go home and they actually do more workouts and do homework so they can come back and be like, no, I am going to be fit and I'm gonna get these results so I can prove to you that I can do it.
Oh, I think my clients think I'm some kind of fit god. So they're like, you're asking me to do that? How many? That's too many. I can't do that. And I'll be like, what do I say? Okay, show me what I can do. Don't tell me what I can't. Don't tell you what I can't. Right. Do it.
Wow. That's so interesting. We have very different training methods. But you do yours how most people do it. I think
he's nice with it though. Like
I'm like a disappointed parent.
Yeah.
They'll be like, this is too hard. And I'm like, well, it's your body and it's your life. And, you made these goals and I don't know, you paid me for a reason. I mean, I guess I'm here for this reason for what you're paying me for. So like, you're going to get out what you put into it. So I really think you could really change your body really quickly if you, put the energy to it, but that's up to you. And they're like, I'll try hard. I'll see you tomorrow.
I would say I'm a sweet version of like Jillian Michaels and what's the guy from P90X?
Tony Horton.
Him, but what's the other one too? The black one.
Oh,
I know, I can't remember.
From Insanity.
Yes, the Insanity dude. I'm so that. I'm so
John
T. Huh?
John T.
Yeah, Shanti. I'm definitely like Jillian Michaels mixed with Shanti, but a sweet version of it. Like, because I'll push you and I'll talk shit while we're doing it, right? But I keep it so fun. Like, I'm always constantly switching things up. You don't know what's happening next. Like, muscle confusion like crazy. And just keeping it fun the entire time. And then it's always, and then it's like, oh, the session's done. Billy Blank.
The only people I know,
I do a little bit. I do a couple of movies.
Billy Blanks, and I've met Tony in person before.
Oh yeah, we met Tony.
Oh, you were there? Okay, no, I didn't know you were there or not.
Y'all met me, huh?
No, because like we
pretty big guy for being his age.
City Gala. So yeah. But I was trying to say this earlier. I keep getting interrupted. But like, for example, to go back to the veganism.
So yeah, stuff, I was saying. No, go ahead.
With the veganism stuff.
Yeah, it was cool. Like,
I hate you. We gonna fight. I know where you are at right now. Anyway, when me and you were I ate before, whatever, and I had tweeted out the food I was eating without saying that who I was with, whatever. Everybody was saying that I've been in LA too long, that I've adapted to the world out here because I was eating some vegan food. And I keep telling everybody I enjoy it. I'm not the biggest fan of vegetables, which is the worst part about it. I eat more fruits than I do vegetables. And the person over here was yelling at me.
You eat more fruits.
They said I eat too. They said my food is too so basic.
No, you eat
basic food.
You eat like a 6-year-old that was overindulged.
Exactly. That's what I told him. I made him some. What did I make? Shrimp tacos or?
She made me
some shrimp tacos. Wonder you aren't fat.
But I made shrimp tacos, right? And he didn't want any of the toppings that I prepared for the inside. All he wanted was the shrimp wrapped in the tortilla.
Yeah,
cheese.
Just meat.
He didn't want any of the vegetables that I made with it. No onions.
First of all, I had lettuce on there.
Nothing.
I had lettuce.
Yeah.
No
I
Yeah,
had
avocado.
lettuce.
I had lettuce. I had the vegan cheese. It was vegan cheese, and it was the shrimp and the pita. It was a pita.
It was a tortilla. Pita's
So
different. Pita's.
dry.
Tortilla. I mean, it
Your
was good to
food
me.
be so
I ate
dry.
it. I ate it. Was this? I went
That's
into
what I
Chipotle.
said. I'm like, how are you eating that right now? Like,
It's
I
so dry. You
I
ain't
think
got
I
no
made
salt.
salsa.
I
I
don't
made
really
homemade
eat salsa like
salsa,
that.
and the
Like
guac I made was fresh too. I made
when I
homemade
get a
guac.
gyro, I just get the meat in the pita.
Fuck.
I like I don't need like I don't really add like the sauces to anything I eat. Unless I'm making it
Basic,
unless I'm making it for other people, I don't add all the sauces to it.
basic.
Yes.
I mean you can call me
Oh,
basic.
and next time we cook catfish, we're gonna bake it in the air fryer. I think.
Ooh, can y'all call
Some
me?
of
I want some.
some of the ones that you ate were made in the air fryer.
Oh, good.
You know, some of the ones you ate because like I had made some that the Whitney, someone had came over and said we were gonna have a big old cookout, and they brought us
Oh
probably the
my.
worst fish in the world.
Wow.
And like
What?
Worst fish. It's not
I
the
gave
worst fish. It was
yeah,
just like, what the fuck? We
Was it
said we
not
were having
fresh?
catfish.
it was
You brought
fresh.
like, what are you bringing? Cod?
They brought cod.
Cod? Cod is usually good.
Yeah, but
They didn't
Yeah,
make it right. No, they didn't make
but
it right. I've had some
they
good
didn't know how to
cod.
cook it. They didn't know how to
Yeah,
cook cod.
that's what it sounds like. But how do
well,
you not know how to cook fish? Like, how do you mess that up? I don't understand.
it was supposed
Okay,
to be for
so
a fish
like
fry.
with catfish, it's very different, because catfish are like, even if you have a pretty big catfish, it's still kind of catfish fillet is kind of small, and you don't have to like, you put
Yeah,
it
cod was
if you're
like this
cooking it
thick.
in the yeah, they just didn't bread it right. They didn't let it sit. It was just too much of a rush, and then like it broke apart, and then the fish kind of absorbed all the oil, and it was pretty bad.
Okay. Fried catfish, yes, that can be cooked bad.
Yeah, but it was cod.
It
It
was
was the
cod.
cod that they fucked up on.
Oh, they fried cod?
Yeah.
Oh, that don't even sound right. Oh, I didn't hear that part. No, that didn't even sound good. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Like,
I
if you
mean,
make cod, you gotta
if you're gonna
like,
do cod, I feel like you need like a better, like it should have been like a better batter, and then probably maybe like actually deep fried instead of
I
like
don't know.
in a
I've
pan
never had
fried.
it fried. I've always had it like grilled or like
Oh, you've never had it like in a like breaded like as in fish and chips sometimes?
not hot. Oh, you know what? I take the back. I have had it. Yeah. But that was like usually from like Irish pubs or something. That's their
Yeah,
specialty.
yeah.
they
So
they
maybe
don't
just
they don't F that up.
like a
They
batter,
got their patterns.
something like that. But he went to fucking, where'd he go to? Whole Foods to look for catfish? What the fuck?
What's wrong with
I
Whole
was like,
Foods?
you went to a Whole
No, it's not
Foods.
from the whole food. It's the fact that he went there for
You
catfish.
you think he was like, black people go to Whole Foods? Not to the degree where they being like catfish up in the valley.
I feel like, hold on, wait a second. I feel offended right now. I don't understand why you can't go get catfish from Whole Foods.
They don't sell it there.
They don't sell it there.
Oh, see, I didn't know. That's why I was saying.
Yeah,
that
nah.
I
I
didn't
just had a
understand.
feeling. I was like, Whole Foods? Nope. Whole Foods don't sell no catfish.
Whole Foods is like healthy
I
herb.
don't really eat catfish, so you know what? I'm gonna just X out of that combo.
Yeah. You gotta go to Rouse. You can find a catfish, like a whole catfish just missing its head at Vallarta.
Oh yeah, Vallarta.
Yeah, you gotta
You
go
know
to
what I
a
like
regular
about
grocery store where there's, maybe some black people around. Maybe.
Can I
Man.
get some of that black people seasoning, please?
Yes.
That's the for all the white people listening to the show. Just make sure you remember that note, because we know y'all season things differently than us. So if you want it to be, soul food tasty, gotta go find the
You
black
only
people.
need a couple spices.
I
You
have a
need
lot
some
of white friends, so I know. My white friends come to me for cooking advice. They're like, your food tastes better. Like, I know.
Like I made something for my house guest who was here, and like they like for the whole rest of the day they were talking about how good it was
What
because
was
of
it?
this chicken.
Oh, wow. Anticlimactic.
No, I mean like because like you can have chicken that you can have, and the thing is I don't fry chicken anymore. I bake more than
Oh, you
anything.
baked chicken wings, and she was like, "It was so delicious, Rostar.
I mean she
So
was talking,
flavorful."
yeah, she basically.
And his method is just like people don't understand. It's just he just shake it until like they're like totally dusted.
Oh no, I did it a different way.
Oh, you did it this way? What's
I did
this
I
it.
way?
haven't seen him make it.
Dusted it, just one thing.
No, I put the seasonings in one bowl, and I had the marinade in the other bowl, and I did the seasoning thingy. I had two different marinades or whatever. I let it sit for a little while in the refrigerator, and then I put it on a little tray rack thingy so the grease would drip down and into the tray, whatever, and the little the rack above can hold on to the chicken so it doesn't just sit in its own grease. And then I baked it that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So when are we gonna do this Cruella movie night? CW has to come so we can have fish and vegan chicken.
When I get my barbecue grill.
Oh, that's what we're waiting on. See, you was blaming me.
No,
Like I messed up our schedule.
oh no, my grill comes Friday, so I beg your pardon.
Shoot. Then I did mess up the schedule.
Thank you very much. I beg your pardon. No,
well, we're gonna have to reschedule that for a different day. Oh, but in other news, I do have a movie that's apparently coming out in the end of July 30th.
Cool.
what is this movie about? What is the role of Whitney?
I'm not playing Whitney. It's not my film.
When I said the role of Whitney, I was saying it means what is the role you were playing?
So I'm in a movie called Fully Realized Humans, and Joshua Leonard is the one that like wrote and directed this. And he is the main character from the Blair Witch Project, the main guy. So if anybody is a horror movie fanatic, yeah, then you know who I'm talking about. So it's his film. And we worked on this prior to the pandemic, and it was selected to premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival. But with the pandemic, that got shut down last year. So it is going to finally re-release a premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival this year. And then we have the distribution that's already set for July 30th. I just don't know what platforms it's coming out on. So we'll see.
Okay.
Awesome.
Look forward to trying to find a way to check that out. We support over here.
So we know that you'll find it.
First of all, I do not stalk you. I support. You send me a link.
Oh, that's what they call it these days. Support.
I mean, if I was stalking you, it'd be like you would have a restraining order against me, and this would be a whole different conversation.
Be careful who your fans are, people.
I mean, I can press delete on my hard drive. You keep messing with me.
Okay, I was just kidding.
and I
said fans, not friends.
And I have the backup over here too. So.
Oh, this is what happens when you work with people that you're friends with too.
Don't tell me.
Because Rob's talking about my actual series that he's editing, so that's what he's talking about deleting. You see how he threatens me?
I have
my whole career.
I have my edit right here, and I have the other edit in the other room.
Why in the other room?
Because it's on the hard drive for that one is in that room. And I don't have it right here because this table is full.
I almost want to call you Cleo.
Why Cleo?
Because I actually wrote a role in my series.
Oh, okay.
That's actually named Cleo. It's supposed to go to a girl, but it might go to you.
Focus. Like short for Cleophas?
Cleophas. I never thought of it that way. I mean, I guess if he wants to make it more manly, you can go with Cleophas. But I was just thinking straight up Cleo.
Hey, Rostar, you're Cleophas now. How does that feel?
I mean, the only Cleo I know was a football player. That was a guy.
That's the one I was thinking of.
His name is Cleophas?
Yeah, Cleo.
No.
Yes, a big guy who with contacts.
Those are contacts?
Those are contacts.
Those aren't his eyes?
You know those are contacts. You can tell they're contacts.
What? Now I have to look this person up. I don't know who you're talking
I never
about.
seen him without them.
Yeah, he's always like you could tell they were contacts. The main reason I knew that is because I was really good friends.
He still wears them.
Huh?
To this day, he still wears them.
I'm guessing they look like contacts. They don't look real.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
college.
I do want to touch on this a little bit. So, what is your main plans for Can I Get a Whitness?
So my main plan is to release it. I would like to get it released to Amazon Prime. Right now it's in film festivals, so I could see like how it does and what kind of distribution it could get. So that's my goal for this year, seeing what traction I get first and then taking action on it.
Okay.
Traction in action.
Because like honestly, like I feel like I've told it before, like it's really, really good, especially if you know the hardships of an actor or an actress that is trying to adapt to everything that they want. And, you know, with her being female, you know, being a Black female, people want natural hair, or they want you to go from, you know, the model type, whatever. Then you got to look like this. Then you got to do it like this. And it messes up everything with your appearance, you know. And like for you
self-esteem. Don't forget that.
And like for example, like CW as a male, whatever, like if a role wants you to have a full beard like right away, and you have to cut it for, you know, an audition, whatever, and you cut it beforehand, you know, it's a lot of stuff that, you know, is hardships. Like some roles want you to have like a little bit of afro, whatever, and some roles want you to have your head shaved, you know, before you come to the audition, and that's before you even get the role. And then like you lose out on everything else because you got to let your hair grow back, or let this grow, whatever, or, you know, or pay somebody to do it when you don't get the money to pay somebody to do it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it's like being a woman. But also we got the cheat sheet of wearing wigs now, which I'm totally now a fan of, at least for auditions.
Yeah.
At least for auditions, because it's a quick change. Like, hey, if I book the job and y'all want me to do my hair a certain way, sure, by all means, like, you know, I'll get my hair done that way. But for an audition, you know, we can get 2 to 3 different roles in a day, back to back, that you have to put on tape. And, you know, sometimes they want you to look different. You know, some of the agents' things are to have your headshot look like you, because you have to look exactly like your photo when you get the audition. But if let's say I always have my hair straight, one style, that's all my headshots are, then I'm limiting myself. Versus if I have a couple of different headshots that show different styles that I can do, then I can get double or triple the auditions. And depending on how my hair is, I can play various different roles. And so that's what I did in order to get so many auditions. Like I was getting I audition at least like 4 to 5 times out of a week, except for recently. I kind of been on a break so I can focus on my series. But yeah, I do quite a few auditions in a week. And it's because I figured out like, okay, if I have, 4 different characters as far as headshots on my profile and they could see that I can do those things, then I get all those auditions. So yeah, it is kind of nerve-wracking for me to have to change my hair up for each and every one. But my chances are much greater to get seen and get known by the casting director, or keeping myself sharp with my auditioning skills and motivated with booking something.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like, honestly, everybody out there, as an editor of the series, whatever, that have seen like, the hard work and all of the B-roll, all the B-roll and all the outtakes of everything, like, this is a series I believe that you really, really, really will enjoy. Um, for many different reasons. And the cast is kind of like, it has like a little small diverse cast, especially since this was recorded at a very tough time in the world. Um, and if you go on film free, if you go film free, freeway.com right now and you search can I get a witness, that's with a WHITNESS. You can actually see
The
the
trailer.
trailer. Thank you. I couldn't think of that word. The trailer for it, and you can check it out so you can see what it actually looks like. Because many people, especially black people, especially black actors or minority actors, whatever, and women can really relate to it. And I believe that if you see what she's doing, you really will, support and, enjoy the process of the hard work that many people who are who are shopping around a series or something like that puts into something phenomenal as this. And I just love the fact that I am privileged to be a part of this.
Oh, and also there's the social media pages, the Instagram and
Oh, I was
TikTok.
I was going to get to
Whitness TV.
that, but
Oh, well, I was just gonna say, if anyone out there is an actor, hit up, DM in the social media or whatever, hit the social media, because I'm still filming. Like, I'm going to be wrapping it up this month, and I'm currently casting. So if you see it on the breakdowns, submit on Actors Access. Well, yeah. The guys are auditioning right now. The female roles will probably go out in a week or so. So there's still chances to audition.
Okay. Oh, wait, is there any other project that you're working on that we should be on the lookout for?
Is there any other project I'm working on?
Yeah, so we could be on the lookout for.
No, just the film that's releasing in July, and then the series. That's all I got right now. Unless I book something. Something I don't know.
Okay.
Who called you?
No, I don't know. Honestly, to be honest with you, I did send your name to someone 2 days ago, and that's them, because they do a lot of AD and a lot of CDN, and I spoke to them like 2-3 days ago, and I said, if you have anything, hit up this person, and I sent them your IMDb. So that was like 2-3 days ago, to be honest with you. See, nice. I support from afar.
Nice job.
But yeah, please, since we have reached our time, please tell everybody where they can find you, find the production, find whatever they want to find, anything you want to promote, put it out there. Like, give us the essence of Whitness.
All right, so I am Whitney Moorman. You can find me on Instagram at Whitness Fitness. And you can find my show.
Reminder, that is WH. It's like not Whitness.
Oh, yeah. So everything is a play on my name. So the Whitness is spelled WHITNESS. Whitness. And then fitness is spelled normal, FITNESS. So that's my Instagram handle, Whitness Fitness. And then as far as TikTok, I have Whitness TV, which is WHITNESS TV. And Whitness TV is also my Instagram name for the show page.
Okay. And you
For
go
Can I
out
Get a
there,
Witness, the show.
you want to audition, hurry up and do so because you don't want to miss being a part of this awesome project when it launches. CW, where can they find you?
You can find me in the club going down.
If they find you in a club right now, I hope that club gets shut down because we're still in restriction. That's not 6 feet apart.
I think that's
Whatever,
I'm messing with them. Go ahead, CW.
You can find me on Instagram at CC Fitness LA, on Twitter at CC Fitness LA, Facebook CC Fitness, and at ccfitnessla.com. And if you want to find me on the TikTok, CC Fitness LA again.
If you want to find us, we are the Burbank Misfits on Instagram, Burbank Misfits on Twitter, and on Facebook. And we also got BurbankMisfits.com. That says everything that we do and everything that we are around, from his fitness to all the many other projects that we do. If you want to find me, I am at Rawstar, RAWSTARR, on Instagram and on Twitter. Whitney, thank you so much for coming on again. You are always a joy, a privilege, and a very awesome person. So I do wish you so much great success on all the things that you have coming forward because you deserve it. And everybody will just, I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
See ya. Holla. Vegan chicken for life.